Hi everyone, this is Professor Benjamin. I am creating this video because I have just received, well not just, but earlier today I received notification from Chestnut Hill that tomorrow, February 20th, the college will be closed due to inclement weather. So in order to use our time wisely, I wanted to make a video and show you what I've done for the midterm exam. And the reason that I am giving you this information now is because next Wednesday, February 27th, we will not hold class in the classroom. Your job is to take part 1 of the midterm exam when you would be technically in class next week. Part 2 of the midterm exam would be that other day that we are technically supposed to meet. So that other day will be encapsulated by you completing the instructions and completing part 2 of the midterm exam. So that is why next week I won't see you. The following week, which is March 6th, is spring break. So I will not actually see you again in person until March 13th. And so that is why this video is really important, is because I'm communicating with you about what you have due next week before the break of before spring break. So the midterm exam on last week in class, and that was February 13th in class last week, we began to go over the midterm exam review sheet. And if you weren't in class, the midterm exam review sheet is here. It is a Word document, and it has a list of topics of what will be covered in part 1 of the midterm exam. We went through the introduction to GIS and non-spatial data, but we didn't get to the rest of the midterm exam review, which is exactly what I was going to do tomorrow in class. Because of that, I have made this review for the midterm exam PowerPoint. This PowerPoint is quite large, and I've taken all of the PowerPoints, all of the slides from all the different PowerPoints this semester and cut them all down into exactly what will be needed to study for the midterm exam part 1. And you should be able to move line item by line item down the sheet. You'll see I have it very much organized into sections. So you'll see the midterm exam review PowerPoint. Remember, it is quite large, so give it some time because there's a lot of images and other items in it. I, of course, always choose to open in PowerPoint. I know some of you don't, but you'll see here, underneath the midterm exam review, you'll see that I have taken the midterm exam sheet and I have the items that are underneath each topic, and then what I'll have here are slides that answer all of those questions. And then non-spatial data, here is what the non-spatial data topics looks like, and then I give you I kind of show you exactly all of the answers to those. And then what we do next are, as we move through, what's vector and raster data, what are the disadvantages and advantages, what is topology, what are the parts of GIS, what are the different types of files, then the coordinate systems and scales, and here are all of the topics that are underneath of the coordinate systems and scales. And then what I do is I incorporate all of this information about what that is, what's longitude and latitude, all of this, what is projected systems, etc. Okay, so here are all of the slides that explain to you what all of these topics are. And these will help you. All of these slides will help you with part 1 of the midterm exam. So if you go through all those slides and you know what you're kind of looking at, you should be able to succeed very easily on part 1 of the midterm exam. Part 1 of the midterm exam is multiple choice, true and false, and 4 short answer questions. That will be worth 50 points of your midterm grade. Okay, and that is right here, part 1. Part 2 of your midterm exam is right here, and that is going to require you to upload a file to me with step-by-step instructions, okay? Right here, this PowerPoint will tell you exactly my requirements for the midterm exam. So let me open this for you. Okay. So here is exactly what the midterm exam is. The midterm exam sheet can be found under midterm exam. The exam is in 2 parts. And part 1 will be 10 multiple choice, 10 true and false, and 4 short answer questions. You will be given 2 hours to complete this part of the exam. This part of the exam will be released on Tuesday, February 26th at 11:59, and you'll have 1 chance until Wednesday, February 27th to take this exam. That means you have 1 chance. You can't walk away and come back. You have to sit down and take it. And the reason I'm doing that on next Wednesday is you could use the class time that you have available to take this exam. Instead of meeting in the classroom, you can take the exam during our class time. Feel free to use your notebooks or notes or that PowerPoint that I've given you to flip through to find the answers to the questions. And this part of your exam is worth 50 points. 2 hours is a significant amount of time for you to be able to find the answers for these questions. Of course, it's going to take some prep before the midterm exam for you to understand that. So I would walk through the PowerPoints a couple times so you know what you're talking about. And you should be able to answer most of those questions pretty easily, or at least find the information to be able to answer the questions. Part 2 of the exam will be to recreate one of the 2 assignments that you have completed this semester. You will recreate the assignment while providing step-by-step instructions with screenshots and directions. So exactly what I did on assignment 4 for you, I would like you to do for one of the 2 assignments that we've already done this semester. See the next slide in order to determine which assignment you will be recreating. You can use the step-by-step instructions that I created for assignment 4 in order to guide you. You will upload your directions to part 2 portal of the exam in Canvas. It is suggested, of course, that you complete the directions before you even open the portal in Canvas to upload it. So really the second portal in Canvas is just to upload your document of your directions. So complete your directions, save it, open the portal, and then upload your document to it. This part of your exam is worth 50 points. Okay? And you will have from Wednesday, February 27th through Sunday, March 3rd to upload this second part of your midterm exam. And if you go here, here is the list of who's responsible for what assignment. Okay? So again, we have two things to do. We are taking a midterm exam right here. Part 1, which is 10 multiple choice questions, 10 true and false questions, and 4 short answer questions in 2 hours. And you have this PowerPoint that will help you do that. And then you have part 2, which is going to be probably the longer portion of the midterm exam, which is for you to recreate one of the 2 assignments, and I showed you who's doing what for the midterm exam. And you will make step-by-step instructions with screenshots on how to do that. Since you've already created the assignment already, it should not be as difficult for you the second time going through the assignment to create the maps and tables, etc. Okay? So this is what we have going on this week. Of course, reach out if you have any questions or concerns about any of this. I do want to show you really quickly. I'm going to go to Student View real quick, and I am going to show you what the midterm exam, how you would upload your portion to the midterm exam. So I am going to go in as a student, and I am going to show you what this looks like. So here we go. And I'm going to open up the midterm exam part 2, and it's locked. Great. Let me go back. Oh my goodness. So I need to go back and I need to get out of here. So where is it? Leave student view. So I'm actually going to update it real quick so that I can show you in student view what it looks like. Oh, goodness gracious, tenacious. So let me open this, edit. edit, and I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to I'm going to open it right now, just so that I can show you. And then I'll go lock it again. So let me go to student view, settings, student view, and then I'm going to go here to modules, and I'm going to go down here to the exam. There we are, and part 2. So if I'm in here, part 2, I'm going to say take the quiz. So the first thing I'm going to do is say take the quiz. And right here, I'm going to just choose my file. And I'm going to go to wherever I have my document saved, and I'm just going to say open, and then I'm going to say open so that it uploads here into Canvas, and then I'm going to hit submit quiz, and then I'm finished the second part of my exam. So if you have questions on how to submit a document through the Canvas portal for an exam, that's how you do it. Okay, so you have 2 parts to your midterm exam. You have part 1 and part 2. And of course, if you have any questions or you have any concerns about this, let me know. And then what'll happen is we'll meet again on March 13th. And in March 13th, I want to start talking about data selection and query. We're going to talk about open data. We're going to talk about data selection and query. And we're going to work on another assignment when we get back from break. We'll take it a little slower. We're going to work on a couple other little things when we come back from break. Okay, so right now you have that due for me. So you have your midterm exam due next Wednesday, and then and Sunday part 2, and then the following week is spring break, and then I'll see you again on March 13th. So I will reach out, of course, a couple times during there, make a couple announcements, but hopefully this video will help you a little bit with what the plans are for this course. Have a great day. Enjoy your snow day tomorrow.